Alright guys, we're about to make my world famous cheese dip, Mexican cheese dip, or Rotel, whatever you want to call it. We start of course with the ground turkey, or you use ground beef. Of course you gotta have your cheeses. I prefer the Mexican cheese. I only got a little bit of that with a white box on mild cheddar. Of course the Tostitos, two of those. I usually get the big one, but they didn't have any, so I just got two of these 15 ounce. Of course your seasoning, of course cream cheese goes in it. Got your Creole, your cumin, your nature seasoning, your accent, your lemon pepper. I know some people don't like the accent, but I love it. Yeah, lemon pepper, minced onions, and the garlic. And I am going to chop up the peppers. Get those chopped up, and we're gonna ground those both with the ground turkey. Alright, be back in a minute. Alright, so what I'm doing now is just cutting. I'm only gonna use half of each pepper. We're just gonna cut those, and we'll put the other one in the Ziploc bag. And of course, you need to take out the pit, throw that away, take out the seeds, and the little white part, of course, and get the chopping up. Alright guys, you see we have our orange, red, yellow, and green peppers cut. So what we're going to do now is just slide them on in this hot oil and get them to cooking. Slide them on in there. And so we're going to stir these around and let them saute for a little while. Then we're gonna open up our ground turkey or ground beef, whichever you prefer, and brown that and season it. All right, guys, I'll be right back. All right, let's turn our heat down a little bit. I don't know, probably medium. You see, you know, when you come out at low, you know, you just wanna smush it a little, smush it, chop some of that juice up in it. And just smush it until it becomes soft and, you know, malleable. Say what, sweetheart? My little baby. You coming, sweetheart?
Yeah.
You coming to cook with me?
Yeah.
All right.
What are you cooking?
What am I cooking? I am cooking dip.
Dip?
Yeah, mommy wants some dip.
Oh, hey, what's that?
Yeah, look at those peppers
Huh?
in there.
Hey, what's this?
Hmm.
No, look at this.
All right, so now to season. Again, like I said, you got your garlic powder, minced onions, lemon pepper, accent, Nature's, love that. Cumin, and it's optional to put the taco seasoning in there, you know, because it can be kind of salty, because the cumin is really what gives it the Mexican flavor. But you can put a little taco seasoning in there. I'm gonna put it just a little bit. All right. Okay, so you want to be generous, you know, with your garlic powder, generous with your minced onions or onion powder. You don't have to put much lemon pepper in there. Okay, sweetheart. You don't have to put much lemon in there. You just want a little acid to, you know, wake it up a little. Put a little accent in there. Put your Tonys. Tonys can be kind of spicy. Your Natures. and your cumin. Be as generous, more generous with that. Get that good Mexican flavor in there. Alright. And then we're just gonna chop it up in there, stir it around a little. Turn our heat up because we want this to get to where it's kind of sizzling. Alright, so while this is browning, we are going to work on just melting our cheese, our cream cheese. So I use this Great Values cream cheese, and what I usually do is just take it out the pack and put it in the bowl, and then put it in the microwave for maybe 30 seconds, just so it can get soft, so it can be soft enough to mix with your Tostitos mix. Alright, I'll be back with it melted. Okay, so you see how it's still juicy now? See, I don't like it. So we let it cook down until the juice is evaporated, which will give your meat more flavor. And of course you can drain it. You know, some people wash it and all that, but I don't do that just because, you know, it just takes away some of the flavor for me. So and you can also add more seasoning if you like, just according to your palate. Alright guys, as you can see, well, first I added a little more seasoning to it, and as you can see, it's browned and all of the peppers have sweated down. So I am going to be back with one. We're going to show you how to make the cheese sauce to cover it. And, oh yeah, make sure you have some Tostitos chips. We like the scoops. And have your glass dish, or some type of baking dish. Alright, so I put all the scoops in there and I put them facing up, just so when I put the meat in there, you know, it can catch the meat and the cheese and the layers. Alright guys, so I'm back with, this is the cream cheese block that I melted. And I'm going to put these two Tostitos into here. And then put this, the reason that I melted it is just so that when it goes, when I start to blend it with this cheese, that it's not clumpy and unappealing. So and it'll be incorporated into that cheese a little more smoothly. Alright guys, so I put both of my Tostito cans in here, and now we're just gonna put this cream cheese in here. Yeah, I can see what it looked like. I got a little spatula. Got it on medium heat. And we're just gonna stir it until it gets nice and hot. You don't have to season this. It's pretty good. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna layer the your meat on top of here, then put a layer of cheese on top of that, and then put this cheese on top of that, and then we're gonna do it a second time, so it'll actually be kind of like lasagna, just 2 layers. So these are the baked nachos, just for reference, if anybody asks you what they are if you make it for someone. So now you see, of course, we have the meat, the scoops with the layer of meat, then the layer of cheese sauce, then a layer of mild cheddar cheese, and then you repeat the same step. All right, now we're going to put another layer of scoops on. Okay, got your second layer, chips on there. Then we're going to put the last layer of meat and 2 cheeses. then you'll be ready to go in the oven. You can go ahead and preset the oven, probably on maybe 315. Alright guys, alright, got your last layer of cheese sauce on there. Then after that, you're gonna put aluminum foil on it and bake it in the oven for maybe 20-25 minutes until it's bubbly and and oozy and good. And then when you take it out, you are going to put your shredded cheese on there and just stick it back in there just so that cheese can melt for maybe 5 minutes. However you want to do it. Make sure that you don't get it too hard. All right guys, let me show you how we're approaching done. Y'all see them bubbles? Yeah, y'all see it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this off, take it out, put the cheese on it, slide it back in. All right, so we covered it with cheese. Going back in the oven for a few minutes. Y'all listen, y'all hear. Ooh, still bubbling. So we melted that second layer of cheese. They all ready. Ooh, let's get a scoop. See how cheesy it is. Ooh, get a nice little spatula. Do that. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, look at it. Look at all that in there. Gee whiz. Make sure y'all enjoy this. Alright guys, we are done with our baked nachos. So good. Just pick up a little piece. Pick up a scoop on you. Oh, keep that scoop right there. All that cheese on it. Oh my gosh, look at that. Alright guys, hope y'all enjoy.